Let's take a look at some highlights from Twins spring training action on Tuesday. Byron Buxton atop the lineup, making his spring debut. Sonny Gray on the hill. So kind of everything coming together here for the Twins. A couple guys might not quite get up to speed yet. We're still looking for some other guys to make their official spring debuts. But Buxton here in his first at-bat laces a double to the wall. So great to see him back out there, and then just having him with the buck truck get her done on his first plate appearance of spring. And his buddy Carlos Correa at his back. He said, all right, we got some running in. That's great. No more of that nonsense. Let's just trot. Let's go for a nice walk around the ballpark here. A blast, a 2-run home run for Carlos Correa in the first inning, and a nice, beautiful embrace between these two. I'm sure they were really feeling good to be back on the field together. A lot of the regulars played a lot deeper into this game. As you might imagine, we're getting closer to opening day. These guys are going to kind of start to play deeper into these games. Lots of big smiles and high fives, and guys were feeling it. So Sonny Gray, again, he started this one, was kind of playing around with the pitch comm again a little bit more, but he and Vázquez ended up scrapping that and going to traditional signs later. I just thought it was interesting. Might as well play around with some stuff while it's still spring, while you still can. But he looked pretty good. He did give up back-to-back home runs at one point in this start, so not perfect, and it was kind of a B lineup from Tampa Bay. But his breaking balls in particular were looking really good. He saw a really nice block there by Vázquez with a runner on third base. But yeah, Gray missing quite a few bats. I think he had 10 swings and misses in this one. That's a beautiful one on former Twins great Luke Raley. So again, yeah, missing lots of bats. Sonny Gray looking ready. He was ramping up. You saw he went over 70 pitches in this one. Kyle Farmer at second base. I want to highlight a couple of solid plays he made there. You know, Jorge Polanco's opening day is very much in doubt. Would kind of bet against him being on the opening day roster. Some other guys might factor in there. Nick Gordon, maybe Donovan Solano. Speaking of Nick Gordon, he makes this catch. It was an evening game, so it's messing with some shadows, and he missed some times, but I'm kind of encouraged that he got up from this. He had that high ankle sprain. That was kind of a weird play. You could see maybe getting re-aggravated on. Anyway, Willi Castro, who's emerged as a Sire of Fort Myers favorite here, he gets hit by a pitch and steals second base easily. What a great jump. Kind of a delayed steal. Big secondary lead jump, timed it perfectly to steal that base. Guy runs around pretty well. Plays all over the field except for first base and catcher, basically. More on Willi Castro. In a little bit here, we see Carlos Correa at third, Kyle Farmer at second, 2 outs. Christian Vázquez hits one through the infield. Big smiles from him, and he's feeling it. I think this is why he was smiling. A bat flip. 2 out, 2 RBI hit, and a bat flip in spring training. Love it. Giovanni Moran pitching here, gave up a couple walks, but the guys have his back, turning 2. Farmer and Correa there combining to turn 2. Beautiful. Again, Kyle Farmer, a pretty decent chance he might be the Twins' opening day second baseman. Here is Caleb Thielbar, looking really good. He was a guy who was kind of slower to get going, but he's looked tremendous since he's been back out there. Such a huge part of the bullpen. The biggest lefty, the top lefty out there. And speaking of bullpen, Jorge Lopez back with the Twins, back from the WBC. He missed some bats and looked good in his inning here. And then Oliver Ortega finished this out for the Twins in the 9th, but his buddy Elliot Soto helps him out here with a nice double play, kind of keeps it in front of him, keeps it cool, makes that play, and Ortega finishes at a beautiful breaking ball here to finish off the Rays for the victory for the Twins, 5-2. Again, we want to talk about a little bit more about Castro. Do-Hyung Park of MLB.com actually wrote that he's kind of positioned himself to kind of threaten to make opening day, but it says he hasn't been told much about opening day, and that part of the other thing that he talked about here in addition was trying to be more patient. As we see here, he's the third most at-bats for the Twins this spring, so he's got a lot of opportunities. 290 with a 389 OBP and a 613 slugging. That's a 1,000.002 OPS, so he has certainly been one of the better performers. On the pitching side, Danny Coulombe, 7 shutout innings. And Oliver Ortega gave up the home run to the first batter he faced, but nothing since then. A 1.29 ERA, a 1 whip. We saw him finishing off today's game. Only 4 strikeouts, though. So those are among the Sire of Fort Myers finalists. Thank you so much for watching this video. Thank you to all the members here, the premium members here. I really appreciate your support. Member Monday yesterday, so go check out that video. Talked about the AL Central. We'll talk again soon.